Use ED to quickly create header detail applications for your business. In this video, we demonstrate how to use ED, a conversational agent powered by Nextworld Intelligence, to build a header detail application. These applications make it easier to view and manage related data by grouping records under shared header information. We have navigated to Nextworld's No-Code Studio. Once you are within No-Code Studio, you can start building an application through ED by opening ED at the top of the screen or by creating a new application within the Studio homepage. Select Create New Application and select Tell us what to build. This opens ED on the right side of your screen. This is where you will enter the prompt that tells ED what to build. Before we dive into the next steps, let's talk about prompts. Prompts can range from general requests, useful when you're unsure of your application's detailed requirements, to highly specific instructions. A specific prompt leads to a more accurate and customized application. General prompts like the one on your screen gives ED room to be creative when generating your application. This is useful when you are not exactly sure what you need. However, general prompts often require more editing to tailor the application to your specific use case. On the other hand, a highly specific prompt, like this example, includes all the necessary details up front. This allows ED to generate a more accurate and ready-to-use application with minimal edits required. Regardless of the type you choose, prompts for header detail applications must start with Build a header detail application. In this video, we walk through how ED builds two applications, one from a general prompt and one from a highly specific prompt. Type or paste your prompt into the Enter a Message window. Then select Send Message. Give ED a moment. He is building your application in the background. Once complete, the application Quick Start page appears, showing key details such as the application type, name, and data source. To get a clearer view of the screen, minimize ED by selecting the Close button in the upper right corner of the panel. Scroll down to view the Suggested Fields section. Each suggested field is listed on its own line and indicates whether it belongs to the header or detail application. You can edit each field's properties, including the table where it is stored, the field name, label, type, description, and related list lookup values. To remove a field, select the Delete icon. As you can see, the general prompt provided a solid foundation for our application. With a few edits to the fields, we can tailor it into an effective and functional tool. When you are ready, select Continue. You may receive an error message directing you to rename or remove the highlighted fields. You received this message because some of the fields ED created have the same name as fields that exist in other applications. To resolve this, you can either rename each duplicated field manually or use the Bulk Edit feature. Select Bulk Edit. Select Add Suffix. Then enter the text you would like to append to all field names. For this example, we use NW1. Select Apply and select Continue. We land in the Application Builder, where you can make additional edits to the header and detail applications, such as adding or modifying fields. Select Save and Stay. This creates and saves the new data items, the 3 header detail tables, and 3 header detail applications. The next step is to generate the application. A header detail application consists of at least 3 applications that must all be generated. You can either open and generate each one individually, or select the Form Action menu and select Generate Related Apps. Once you receive confirmation that all applications have been generated, open the Form Action menu and select Launch. We are now on the List View page. Select Create. Notice how all fields generated by Ed appear in the correct header or detail section. Note, Ed also created the necessary list lookups. Keep in mind, this is a bare-bones version of your application. It does not include business logic or field dependencies, which can be added now that Ed has completed the initial build. This is the specific prompt. The prompt begins with Build a header detail application and outlines what we want the application to do. The prompt names each field and specifies the field type. In this example, our prompt specifies 8 header fields and 6 detail fields. We have returned to No Code Studio and the application homepage. Select the Ed button at the top of the screen. Enter the specific prompt into Ed's chat box and select Send Message. Once the application is generated, we land on the Application Quick Start page. To get a better view, select the Close button in Ed's panel. Then scroll down to the Suggested Fields section. Notice the application closely matches our request. It includes all 8 header fields and 6 detail fields, each with the correct name and field type, with one exception. In our prompt, we specified that the Notes field should be a text editor, but Ed set it as a regular text field. To fix this, select the field type. Then open the drop-down menu and select Text Editor. All other fields were created correctly, so we select Continue. As before, we receive an error message about duplicate field names. To resolve this, select Bulk Edit. Select Add Suffix and enter the text you would like to append to the field names. For this example, we use NW2. And select Apply. Select Continue. We are now in the Application Builder. From here, you can configure the application to meet your specific needs. Select Save and Stay to create and save the header detail tables and application. Select the Form Action menu and select Generate Related Apps. Once you receive confirmation that all applications have been generated, select the Form Action menu and select Launch. We are now on the List View page. Select Create. Notice how all fields generated by Ed appear in the correct header or detail section, and that Ed also created the requested list lookups. When using Ed to create a header detail application, be sure to remember that Ed will only build an application if you launch him from within No Code Studio. Start your prompt with Build a header detail application. Include as much detail as possible in your prompt. Review the results to ensure accuracy. And remember that Ed creates only a bare-bones version of the application, and that the application does not include business logic or field dependencies. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. To learn more about this topic, please refer to Next World Help.